What's up everyone? In this video I'm going to be going over some huge trades I've made this week, give you my reasoning, show you how I manage these trades, talk about some of the profits the members made. It's been a huge week inside Team Bull. We had FOMC meeting this week. I'm going to talk about that as well. But as always, before we get started, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Click that thumbs up button and click that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. We have to start with Walmart. This has been the small account winner of the week. I seen someone yesterday had a 300+% trade on this stock. I watched the 125 call options go from $20 up past well past 200 this week. Insane move. And let me tell you exactly what I've seen. First off, if you trade with me inside Team Bull, if you watch my Instagram lives that I do every morning, 8:30 a.m. EDT, you know we was watching Walmart. If you watch my other YouTube videos, you know I love trading these gap-filled trades. Keep in mind, these gap-filled trades are confirmed on the daily time frame. So this was on the 26th. We had a nice gap down, and I was watching, to get back in this gap for a nice trade. Have some leaps on this. I mentioned this during my IG live inside Team Bull as well. The leaps are up insane. Final price target of 131.46, which we're nearly there. Anyways, let's get a little closer look. Let's look at the 5-minute time frame here. And let's go back to, this trade here. This is a nice resistance on the hourly, the 122.6. Called this trade out inside Team Bull. As you can see, got in and never looked back. Climbed nearly all day. 126.78 for the high. Very nice trade. Honestly, we could have stayed in this all day. There was never no reason to exit. This was by far my biggest Walmart trade I've ever taken as far as returns go. Now, let's take a closer look here. Let's talk about this early entry I had on this trade. This was my level, but I got in this trade in this area here. First off, we had what looks to be a little flag formation. It's more of a consolidation type play. I seen it consolidating, volume holding steady. We kept testing this 20 SMA. I got in here. Did exactly what I thought it would do. I recognized this consolidation pattern. I've traded this type before, kind of like a flat top. Then we pushed up, had a nice break, had a nice increase in volume when we broke that key resistance level on the hourly time frame. Beautiful trade. Really no room for error in this trade. Went exactly how we wanted it to from the beginning. The members did really well. Now, we've traded this again. We traded this 3 times this week. All 3 were winners. The first day was, just a scalp. But the last 2 days have been really nice gains. Let's take a look at today. We got in here at the break of this 126.7. Got in, did exactly what we wanted to do right off. I was out of most of my position here. I held some runners. We had a nice pullback, a retest. I love taking these retest trades. I've got a video on that as well if you want to learn how to take retests. I feel they're higher probability than the initial breakout. But anyways, I announced the retest inside Team Bull. Many members did pick it up here and caught the gains here as well. 2 possible entries called out. Now, I held my runners through all this chop. My last sell was at 100% profit. So, if I had, for instance, let's say I had $1,000 in this trade remaining. My last sell was at $2,000. So, $1,000 in the market, I made $1,000 off that. So my final sell would have been at $2,000. Just, some people don't understand how options work. They're very simple to learn. And I actually have a video on that as well. A class I taught live on my YouTube. Be sure to check that out. But anyways, as you can see here, I sold way too early. Honestly, this went up clearly over 200% again today. Just an insane move by Walmart. I love trading gap fills because they're so easy to manage. You simply, get in it. Once volume confirms level 2, the bids hold above the level into the gap fill. You get in. If it fails that level, you simply get out for break even or a very small loss. And if it re-enters, you can try it again. But chances are when you have a gap, gap down that big on the daily, when you get into it, you're going to see some movement upwards. Pay close attention to volume. Now let's talk about Microsoft. Ticker MSFT. We traded this twice as well. We traded it today and we traded it yesterday. Let's take a look at yesterday. To start off, we took it for a break of pre-market highs. Let's see if we can get a little closer look here. I don't remember my exact entry. I had full position size on this trade. It was a very nice trade. Very proud of my execution on this. Team Bull members took this with me as well. When I take these breakout trades, I'm simply watching. Let me pull up level 2 really quickly. For this example, let's just use this level. So that 263, let's say if I'm watching Microsoft to break above this 263. I simply watch for the bid side to get above that level, because sometimes the ask will be well above it and the bid still will be below it. You want to see that bid above it, and you want to see the bid size increase. I keep it very simple. That's exactly what I look for when trading these breakout trades like you see here. And it did exactly what we wanted it to do. Now let's look at today. Let's see, what did I trade today? I took this orb opening range break. Again, you can go to I know I keep giving you references, but I like to tell people this so they can learn how to trade these type of strategies. Sorry if it feels like I'm repeating myself, but this is called an orb opening range break. I believe it's in my beginner friendly playlist or beginner series playlist. Check it out. But I got in here and I got a really nice gain off this. I closed my position at $40 per contract because I was well over my daily go today, and I did see some sellers sitting there. Not huge, but you know, enough for me to say, okay, I'm going to lock in all these gains. Doubled my daily go actually. So yeah, that was a very nice trade. I called out my entry, my exit in my channel. Now let's talk about the SPY trade I made today. This is what you call a retest. The 9 EMA really helps me be the judge of this type of trade. As you can see here, SPY had a nice push down, right? Me and J Dunn was on voice. We both took this trade. I said I'm waiting for it to pull back up to this 9 EMA around this 400 to 400.2 level, 0.1, 0.2. I'm going to take some puts here for the retest and take the push back off. We got in exactly at the top of this candle. Probably one of the better entries I've ever had in any trade, because I bought the exact top of this candle. We got in immediately, or nearly immediately did what we wanted it to do. So we got in right at 400. The bottom of this candle here, 398.1. You know, there was no reason to exit this trade. It stayed below this 9 EMA here. Very nice trade. Contracts move really nicely. It's just been a great week. I know I sound a little hype, but I love seeing members do well. I like seeing people learning how to day trade on their own, and I've seen a lot of that this week. We had the FOMC meeting, called out a trade on puts. In that, we did really well. The contracts went 100% in under 5 minutes. I guess it just, you know, it just feels so good seeing all the hard work you put in pay off, especially when other people are, you know, benefiting from it. There's no better feeling in the world. But yeah, as always, I appreciate you all for watching, and I will catch you next time.